Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Dark Souls fans around the world. Hold on, let's get this closed. Okay, that's good. Let's get this Dark Souls 1 playthrough underway. I've been meaning to get this going, just been kind of lazy lately. Been trying to get Thief out of the way too. One of my favorite games of all time, and I figured I try to get this playthrough in before the second one comes out. It comes out on PC April 25th. Alright, here we go. Alright, the name of the character will be Tweety LP. Whoa, almost dropped the controller. Sex, male. I'm using Fraps, by the way. This is the first time using Fraps to record video and audio, so we'll see how it goes. Pyromancer. I'm going to do kind of a strength build with a little bit of intelligence for like enchantments and stuff, so I figure Pyromancer is the best way to go. I don't like to use the master key, so it basically comes down to twin humanities and black fire bombs. And humanity has value throughout the entire course of the game, whereas black fire bombs run out of value, so go twin humanities. Just my way of thinking. Short, black. Here we go. Alright, time for the opening cutscene. I'll shut up.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Asylum and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. Witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the scales, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
What is that he's crushing? I've always wondered that.
Thus
That's just like a big piece of tree bark or something.
Age of
Like fuck the
fire.
trees, man. Fuck.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
That's one of the most epic opening cutscenes ever. Especially with that little music in the background. I never noticed that playing out on consoles. But
Yes,
with these headphones
indeed.
with the volume up, I noticed
The
that.
dark side brands the undead.
Still got a little bit more
And in this
cutscene to go, so I'll
land,
shut up.
the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
I like the Pyromancer's gear starting out. Well, obviously, it starts with the Pyromancy glove, so it's got a big advantage. But I like the armor, other than the headpiece. The little hood, I don't like that. Stat-wise, I like it all because it's light, and light armor isn't really that good stat-wise, defense-wise in general, but I like the look of it, I guess, and with light armor, you know, you get what you get. Alright, let's get going. First things first, got to unequip this. Man, it's been a while for me, man. I kind of started a playthrough just to get used to the controls on PC and stuff, but I haven't really done a real playthrough on this game in a while, man. I dumped hundreds of hours into it on the 360, and I did countless and countless playthroughs and builds. On this build, I'm basically gonna do a strength playthrough. I don't know what weapon I'm gonna use that yet, but I'm probably gonna use a little bit of the Lucial Catalyst with a little bit of Int. It's gonna be a real easy playthrough, nothing wild. Just me playing through Dark Souls. If you've never played this game before, this might be a decent playthrough for you to watch because, like I said, I've beaten the game in any way you can beat it. One of my favorite games ever. And it's not a guide, but I will be giving tips where I can. Don't run from me, homie. Don't run from me. Yeah, the shield the Pyromancer starts out with is pretty whack, but there is a shield right at the beginning of the game that I'll show you guys. It's just like a better version of the cracked round shield. You can get in the graveyard at Firelink Shrine. Alright, anybody who's played this game knows about this. Right here. Trap. I'll run up and kill this guy real quick. See if I still got it. Yep. Parry sight. Kaboom. Alright, we're gonna meet our first NPC right in here.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Sorry for skipping a little bit of the dialogue there, just There's like long pauses in between, so I tried to skip those to kind of speed it up. But I ended up accidentally skipping a little bit. Don't miss this little item right here if you're a hunter or a pyromancer. I think a cleric. You'll get an extra item. And pyromancer gets, obviously, the pyromancer buff. I'm using a PC controller, and the controls are a lot different than like a 360 controller. I should probably download some drivers that make it just like a 360 controller, but I'm too lazy, man. I just want to hop on into it, you know? Like, X is B for me, and Y is X, stuff like that. Come on, bruh. What's up, dog? Speaking of dog, some fucking dogs barking outside. Hopefully you guys can't hear it, but if you can, I'll try to edit it out. Alright. Let's get going. Tutorial boss, the Asylum demon. Pretty easy. I'm just gonna two-hand my weapon and see how quickly I can kill him. And that's it. I'm going to stop it whenever I get to Firelink Shrine, so after the next cutscene, just because I want to see how everything runs with Frat, the sensitivity of the mic, everything like that. To the right here, there's a trading crow. If you want to know what you can trade with it, you can wiki it. I'll trade a couple things later on. And here to the left is a soul. Monetary. Or a, it's like in-game money. Alright, here we go. Cutscene. Ah.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
And we've arrived. This is where I'm gonna end it, guys. Let me rest of the bonfire first. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna end it. Reach Lordran. So, peace out, y'all.